All right, before I wind up this section, I want to show you one very important inbuilt function in Python, that is map. So what does this map function do? Well, the map function applies a given function to each item of an iterable. Okay, so what is this iterable? It is nothing but the list, tuple, dictionaries, and all of that. Okay, and also it returns the iterator with the results. Okay, so if you don't understand the definition, let's look at this map function practically. So the syntax for map function is like this. Map, it will take a function. It can be a lambda function. Okay, it takes a function and it also takes the iterable. Iterable is nothing but the list. Okay, let's call it list. It can also be a tuple and it can be a dictionary. Okay, so this is actually a syntax of map function. Okay, there can be multiple iterables. All right, so now what can be the use case? So now let's see, you have you have like numbers. Okay, the list of numbers 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5, right? So now we have these numbers and we want to double all of these numbers and get the list. Okay, so this can be done using a traditional for loop, but it will take many lines of code. Like for example, if you we can, I will run a for loop for I in numbers, and I will say I'll first take one empty result. Okay, the result, and I'll say result dot append and I into 2. Okay, now I will actually print the result. Now I'll print the result, and if you look at this, we got this doubled numbers. Okay, doubled list 2 4 6 8 10. But the problem here, you see, we had to write this many lines of code and all these result dot append functions, and so many things are there, right? So in order to get rid of these unwanted code, we can simply use map function with the lambda function. Okay, so let's say I have a numbers, right? I just want to double all these numbers, right? So let's say doubled is equal to, I will use map, and you see the function, right? So the syntax is map of function. What function we have? We will have to write the function here, lambda x colon x into 2, right? So this will actually double the numbers and comma the numbers, right? So this is iterable. So iterable is nothing but the list here, right? We are passing the function and the iterable or the list to the map function, and what this will do is this will actually give you the doubled doubled items, right? So if you want it to be a list, you simply say list of doubled. Okay, save it and run it, and you can see, very simple, only 2 lines of code, but this one 1 2 3 4, right? 50% we were able to reduce the code, right? So that's why we use a map function with lambda. Okay, so if you want to take one more example, we can also convert the strings to uppercase, right? Let's say we have a list fruits is equal to apple, banana, and cherry. Okay, so we have 3 fruits now. So these are lowercase, right? So I want to make all of these uppercase, so I will simply use uppercase fruits. Uppercase fruits is equal to, we will use the map function, and we have the upper function, right? In str dot upper we have. Okay, so str dot upper is actually a Python's built-in function or Python's built-in method. Okay, so comma, we will pass the list, that is iterables. Okay, so the list is fruits. Now if you print the list uppercase fruits, and you see all these fruits or the names have become uppercase, right? So that's why we use a map function to iterate through all of these elements. Okay, all of these elements in a iterable or in a list. All right, so that's about the map function, and this map function you will most often use in your day-to-day life as a Python developers. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me.